Hey guys, we're here with Windows Edge, and today we're going to be giving you guys a review on the latest Xbox game to hit your Windows phone, and that is Gravity Guide 2. Now, Gravity Guide 2 is obviously a sequel to Gravity Guide, which is an endless runner on a lot of different platforms. I'm sure you guys might be familiar with it. If you're not, this sequel is actually exclusive to Windows Phone, and so getting a first look at this, it's kind of cool for Windows Phone to get the first shot at a game instead of another platform. And so, Gravity Guide 2, as I was saying, is an endless runner game. For those of you not familiar with it, sort of like Jetpack Joyride or Temple Run, with objectives that you have to complete in order to level up and get more points, which in turn gives you coins, and you can buy new characters and all that fun stuff. And so this is the main menu of the game. You can obviously use those coins, as I was saying, to buy new characters, which is, a lot of them are a lot of bizarre looking, but I mean, people like that kind of stuff, and they are kind of cool, really, if you think about it. Since this is an Xbox game, you have your achievements here, which a lot of them are really easy, and a lot of them are just cumulative. So as you play longer and longer, you're going to get these, because they're not necessarily difficult, they're just time-consuming. You also have leaderboards here, and then you have an in-game shop, where you can buy coins for real money, clones, which is what I was kind of just showing you, except this is actually the shop layout of it, and then powers, which I'll get to show you here right before we start up some gameplay on that. But this is a spot in the shop for that kind of stuff. And so obviously this is your clone. Up here it's kind of cool. It tells you essentially how many rounds you've played, because that means I've killed 42 clones by losing. But some of those games have not lasted long. It took me a while to kind of get acquainted with the concept, and I'm sure you guys will be better off with that. So over here you have your credits. You can mute your volumes, check out the tutorial. But really what you guys are interested in is looking at some of the actual gameplay. So you can click play here. Here from your right before you start menu, you have your power up, which you can equip, and these question marks just mean I haven't purchased another slot. But essentially you can equip those with these power ups that are shown over here, and you purchase them, and then you get these little powers that are here for the course of that round. And obviously, like, the magnet will make coins come to you easier. Revive, when you die, you'll come back for another life. You'll get more points for landing on the bullseyes. And then down here you have your coins. So kind of jumping in here, like I was saying, this is an endless runner game, and essentially these two buttons right here, this one right here controls the platforms, which inevitably you'll jump when you let go of the button, and because the platform is much higher than that thing. And so that's what that one does. That's my preferred button, just because it's easier to kind of control. But then over here, on the left side, you also have your actual jump button. And obviously you want to avoid those. That was just to kind of show you guys that and get us to this menu really quick before we jump back in. So this is these are your objectives that you're currently going for, and once you get all those, you level up, and then you can actually increase the power of those perks that I was showing you before you start. So essentially, once you level up, you can then make it worth more to hit the bullseyes, or to make it so that the magnet, when you're trying to get the coins to come into you, is stronger when you purchase those power-ups. So it doesn't necessarily upgrade your character off the bat, but when you purchase those upgrades before each round, it'll make those more powerful. And so right here, you also have your total distance traveled, which at that time was 281, 94 coins, and you can change any of that before you start back up. You also have the option to skip any of these objectives, but it's a pretty hefty price, and I don't think anyone's ever going to be interested in paying for that. You might as well just figure out a way to complete the objective. And so yeah, so what I was telling you guys about leveling up is once you level up, each of these little perks has a level, and essentially, so like this one is now, I get 50% of the perfect landing and bullseye bonus for each time I use that. And then I accidentally just bought it too, so you guys will get to see that kind of in action. And then obviously you have the magnet here. We'll use, yeah, we won't worry about that. And so those are those things. And so we're going to kind of jump in and show you guys a little bit more gameplay, because that's really what you're interested in. You can kind of get more of a look for the game and kind of the soundtrack, which is a great little techno soundtrack. But you guys can just kind of sit back and enjoy this little round of gameplay, and then we'll give you guys any kind of final details you need to know. Alright, yeah, I didn't want it to go on for too long, but It's kind of just, you see, you want to avoid the orbs, and it's just kind of cool, like mixing up the two buttons. You can kind of, sometimes you can just kind of have fun doing that, not even going for any of the objectives, but just kind of playing with the jumping, riding the platform really high, and then jumping and then jetpacking, and seeing how far you can kind of carry all the way across the screen. But I mean, as you can see, it's a very fun game, and I really enjoy it. And this game's currently going for $2.99 in the App Store. And I definitely encourage you guys to get it. There is a free trial available if you're not 100% sure you want to test it out. But we give our recommendation for it, and we hope you guys will check it out, because as we were saying, this is a Windows Phone exclusive as of now, so it's something you can kind of make your iOS and Android friends jealous. And so that's all we got for you guys today. Keep an eye out for more content coming to you from Windows Edge. Thanks, guys.